Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on Thornton Farm. So last week when we were doing the wood chips, it went down very well. So we're just going to fill up, well, it's like, I don't know, 60% I think of this trailer with more wood chips, and then we'll move on to a different job. One suggestion I did get was to cut down a few. The only thing is, looking at the inspector mod with 32% full, so we're only going to be able to fit 2 and a bit trees in there. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go for the whole lot, but I'll certainly take 2 down. This will save time as well. Okay, that didn't work. Let's go to this side instead. Try again. I think cutting straight across tends to work better in Farming Simulator. Okay, that is very, very weird. Come on. Oh yes. Oh, there's our little disc. We have taken a disc out, and the tree fell backwards. How very strange. Yes, if we do it properly, it will fall to the left, as we discovered. There we go. Perfect. Good. So, yes, it probably will just be these 2. Otherwise, we'll be wasting an entire tree just to get about 4% out of it. So here we are in the case. Fantastic case loader. See, another reason why I wanted to do this today was because we've still got 22 minutes left on the machinery. This won't take very long, so if you're wanting to watch something different in this episode, then please do skip forward, because yeah, this is only going to be for the first 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, okay, there we go. Scoop. Scoop up. And lift it off the ground a bit, otherwise it's going to fall out. And we'll feed it onto the conveyor. I couldn't get the pipe to turn around for some weird reason. Maybe when we load it up it will spin round into the trailer. Maybe the trailer is too close. I don't know. Right. In you go. Feed. Feed into the trailer. Yes, there we go. Wasting a bit, but yeah, it's the only way of doing it. So while that one is processing, we'll go over here. I'm guessing that is going in the trailer. It's sort of shooting into the field. Yes, it's going up, so I think so. The tree has got stuck. It might free itself. We'll get the next one up there anyway. We can actually help it along with the crane built into the chipper. So we don't have to sort of mess around with this loader. There we go. Go in cab view. There is enough space. It's alright. We'll take it over there and I'll mess around with the crane. Try and push it in there a bit more. Oh no, it's freed itself. It has freed itself. Yes, the wood chipper is... No, the trailer is 62% full. The wood chipper doesn't show up on there. So that's alright. They tend to free themselves in the end anyway, so we don't have to mess around. So that is perfectly aligned. That's really good. Will it take it? Possibly. Possibly not. I think it is moving closer. Very, very gradually. Come on, in you go. In you go. Things did go very well last week. This is the pretty much the last video. I think maybe one more actually. Yes, one more video to get to 54 episodes. Wow, that is feeding well. And then that'll be Thornton Farm finished. It's very sad because Thornton Farm has been such a good map. But we will return tomorrow with one more video, and that will be the whole thing wrapped up and we'll be done. Is that going to be enough? 89% full? 90% full? Yeah. We won't do another one because otherwise we're just going to waste an entire tree. Climb into the Claas tractor. Yeah, it's still feeding it, so It's still adding up. 92%. Come on, finish. Very slowly it's doing it. Yeah. Pretty much done. There we go. 93%. So, we'll switch it off. We'll put the pipe in. And we will switch the tractor's engine off. What we need to do now is jump into the John Deere. And we're going to tip this over at the biomass place. Yeah. Biomass heating plant. We'll turn the hazards off. I'm not sure why they're on. Oh yeah, whenever I mention hazards, I tend to get a lot of questions saying how do you switch them on and stuff. Basically, if you're playing on a PC and you haven't adjusted your controls from the default, it should be numpad 1 for left indicator, numpad 2 for hazards, and numpad 3 for right indicator. That's what it is for me at least. So, it should be. Yeah, I was really pleasantly surprised last week about the amount of money we got off the wood chips. It's incredible. Yeah, the price was very, very similar to silage, I think. It was either the same or better. I can't remember. Let's just have a look here. Silage was, well, let's just see, 1594 per tonne. And the wood chips should be up here. Wood chips, no. They should be over here. There we go. It's not as good. Not quite as good, but that could be because we sold some. Not sure exactly. The price does change. Wow, the car didn't even hesitate. It was just going to go anyway. Just like me. Right, yeah, auction is the first place. Second place is the dealer. Third place is for us. I've just thought of a job that needs to be done. We need to send some of our livestock to the auctioneers because, yeah, if we don't, we've totally wasted our time feeding them. Okay, reversing in. And let's see the money rocket. It's amazing because I've gone through this whole series not really having any money, and then when we get to the end of it, I suddenly have loads. That is just so typical. That happens all the time. I suppose I should have done this at the beginning because then we'd have had the money to go through the whole series with. But it's okay, it's been great fun. Certainly am pleased that I did this series. I would not have wanted to miss it. It is a great map. Except for the rush hour, of course, that is not good. Come on, get moving. Very angry driver. Right, so, over to the main yard. We're going to go and swap this for... Oh, actually, no, we need to come back. We need to come back and get the livestock trailer. But we do need to drop this trailer off, so yeah, we need to go to the main yard anyway. While I remember, we'll just return the Axion, and also we had, I think it was the log fork. I'll do it off screen, I think, because it might take me a while. Oh no, there it is. Log fork and also the chipper. The chipper is somewhere, there it is. Brilliant, okay. Perfect. So you're probably thinking, oh, you've forgotten to put the saw mod on, but I will just point out straight away that I haven't. The only reason I haven't put it on is because there is no more land work to do. Everything is done, so it would be pointless putting it on. And it can't really get any worse anyway. All the crops that can wither have withered. So yeah, I think we're pretty much done with saw mod for now. It's been great though. Been very good seeing the difference in yield that you can get from the same crop. Very interesting. Okay, right. We'll pretend to pull out the hose and we'll drop it off. There we go. And now I need to go back over to the store to pick up the rented trailer. We probably don't have to rent it because we've got the money, but I don't think we can really justify buying one considering we've got about 20 animals that need to be sold. So yeah, it wouldn't really be worth it. Well, here we are back at the store, a place where we have never really left throughout the entire series. We must be the best customer around, also the most annoying customer because we tend to leave everything dumped in front of the showroom. But not today, amazingly. But most days there has been something there. I'm sure they love us. Anyway, let's go into the store and we'll go and rent. Make sure I get that right. We'll go and rent the Joskin animal trailer. No, not Joskin. The Flegel. Why did I call it a Joskin? It's obviously a Flegel. Right, okay, so, wow, it requires 120 horsepower, this one. You wouldn't have thought it. We don't need anything too big, but, yeah, we've got, what do we have? 19 pigs and only 4 cows, wow. Not too good at all. So we should be able to get away with something fairly small. This one will be perfect. Although I'd love to go for a big one, the small one is more than adequate, so let's rent it for just the hour. That's all it's going to cost us. We've got to get at least £118 back just to cover the cost of the trailer. Ah, it actually does look quite big still. There we go. And when we have the livestock in here, we'll put the cover over. So I was sort of browsing the internet last night, looking at different manufacturers of tractors, and I'm one of those people who refuses most of the time to base a tractor on its looks, because although there are some ugly tractors out there, namely well, I suppose not the main brands actually, I won't name any, they can actually be still quite good. And I find that a lot of people will just base a tractor on its colour, which I can understand, because obviously you want a nice looking tractor. But also, if you had a tractor which you liked because of its looks, but then its performance was terrible, would you still like the tractor? I think in some cases people probably would do, and some people just sort of, because they've had a certain brand of tractor in the past, they'll still go for it in the future, even if it has like a competitor, maybe there's one better than it, they still seem to go for it. But yeah, I'm going to refuse to mention any brand names here, because to be honest I don't have any in particular to say, and also I don't want to make any manufacturer sound bad, because I'm sure they're all quite good in their own way. Right, I think we have to go the other side. But what I'm trying to get at here is, I think probably too many people, but not everybody, bases the tractor on its looks. Please do feel free to argue that comment, because obviously I don't know for sure, but I just get the impression of it sometimes, just basically through my comments on these videos. But yeah, please do let me know, and it should make for quite a good discussion. Hopefully, not an argument, hopefully. I don't want any arguments, because that would be terrible. Right, okay, so this isn't multiplayer, so we have to do it ourselves, which is good. We have to press, what do we have to press? I'm not too sure. There we go. Just reverse in far enough. We'll put the cover over as well. Press N. That's everything. Okay, we have 5. I'm sure we had 20. Did we? Oh no, that's just, oh, sort of weight. Yeah. Usually, when I've done this before, the weight is meaning the amount ready, but it could just be the amount of, you know, weight, as in the weight of the animals themselves. But I don't know. I don't know if one weight is one pig. It is a bit confusing because there's no unit. It just says slaughter weight. But I always thought it was the number ready. But clearly this is just 5, so this is going to be a bit of an empty load. Unless we wait. I think we might do. Right, I've waited for a while and still nothing, so we're going to fold this up. We'll just have to take 5. It's okay though. At least we're taking something. It could be a lot worse. But actually, that setup looks quite good. And considering this is the small trailer, it still looks pretty big. Oh, shut the door. Don't want to break it off. Oh, I love it. I love that. Oh, pigs on board. How have I never spotted that before? I think, is that in German? Because it's not like on board, but we know what it means. We know exactly what it says if we were to convert it to English. pigs and board. Here we are. Right, so let's just get this unloaded. Which is the pigs? That's the cattle. That's the pigs just there. Right, so when I was driving back down to the farm, I was in the middle of saying that I'd been browsing the internet for different tractors and stuff, but then I went on and said all about the performance and looks and stuff. Whereas I was going to actually say, I sort of went off in a tangent, I was going to say, I was looking at Massey Ferguson compact tractors because, as you'll probably know, that's my favourite brand of tractor. And yeah, I was amazed about how nice the new ones are. They're absolutely fantastic looking machines. They're actually made, well, the small ones are actually made by Iscarriah. But yeah, they just look absolutely amazing. Right, how do we unload? There they go, off they go. Yeah, my dream is to one day buy a brand new Massey Ferguson, but obviously made by Iscarriah compact tractor. I should think they're quite a lot of money, and I'd have that money available to just go and spend on a tractor. I can only afford like used ones. That's my hobby, sort of buying and I'm not actually sold any before, but probably sell one eventually. But yeah, buying and restoring tractors is a great hobby of mine. But I would just love to own one from new. That is like my, I suppose this sounds a bit boring in some ways, but it's like my lifelong dream. Just to buy a new compact tractor. It'd be amazing. I think if I was to get one, it would be a Massey Ferguson, without a doubt. Although the Kubotas do look pretty good. And the John Deeres are quite good too. Next we have got the cows, and I think there's even fewer of those, but still, we might as well do it. Oh, we could have gone through there. That is a way into the farm. Oh yeah, the fruit trees are laden once again. I don't think we'll be doing that harvest again though, because we've already done it twice. Possibly 3 times. But yeah, they could be done. So we'll go around to the other side. I think the unload or load up side for the cattle is the other side. Yes, it is. So we'll go through here. Get them loaded up. Here is the potato processing area. Oh, it's a bit of a blind reverse here. Can't see a thing. I have to guess. Unless the mirrors can see. Not really. No. Close. Fairly close. Not close enough though. Let's unfold the ramp. See how many are going to load up. I don't know how many there'll be. I do have my doubts here. Alright, come on then, if anyone's going to turn up. Anybody? Anyone at all? Oh, okay. It's a popular line, clearly. Oh, there we go. We just had to find the trigger. It's right back here. They're loading up. Quite a few of them, actually. I wonder if then the trigger was just set too far back with the pigs as well. Maybe there was more, because it says slaughter weight 9 for these, and we have picked up 9. And it still says, whoa, slaughter weight 34? That has skyrocketed. Tell you what I'll do is I'll take these over to the slaughter house, or the auctioneers, I think it is actually. And then I'll do everything off screen. We'll quickly blast back to here again, and hopefully get a full trailer load of pigs. That would be the plan. That would be amazing. I think the trigger must have just been set too far back or something. Here we are. Let's quickly get them out the back. I've run over a few people here. Oh, that would make you jump. Right, ramp down. Don't squash anyone. Or don't squash anyone else. Let's unload quickly. Go, sell quick. We need to get the pigs in. Don't walk through the trailer, mister. Smash. Oh, it's the head. Brilliant. Okay, let's blast back. We've got £550 per cow. Wow, that is good. If we get a full trailer load of pigs, that would be great. All the work will have paid off. Okay, here we are. Can get a full load hopefully. I'm guessing that we were just out of the trigger. Right, so it's taken 5 so far. We're back in the trigger. It's filling up. Yeah, so that is what the slaughter weight means. Basically, the slaughter weight is just the number which are ready to be sold. Yep, we're going to get 20. That is brilliant. Perfect. Right. Fold up again. Put the cover on. All those little pork sausages in there. Sounds cruel, but it makes me hungry. Sounds very cruel, actually. Off we go. It's like GoPro view. Mounted the GoPro to the top of the canopy. So that is going to be the final load for today. It's actually turned out to be very good in the end. I thought it was going to be quite disappointing, just taking 5 the first time. But no, there's quite a bit more than that, which is great. So yes, no, not yesterday. Tomorrow we'll be finishing off. We'll be doing the final episode ever. That hurts to say that, actually. That's a shame. I should never say it like that. We're going to be doing the final episode, and it is a shame. But yeah. We've got to finish this map sometime because obviously, yeah, we're on episode 53 now. We've got 54 to come, so yeah, episode 54 will be the final one. Because then we'll be doing Naveswell, another episode of Sandy Bay, and then it should be FS17. And we're done. Yes, tomorrow we'll be doing probably an orchard harvest in field 17. Not the orchard we just saw, but the other one with the more adventurous crops in. But yeah, I'm still kind of deciding what to do for the final episode. But that is it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye for now.